Oh my goodness. I don't know about you, but when these kids are on holiday like they are now, I find myself constantly thinking of what to give them to snack on. For their meal times, no problem. I have a meal timetable, so that's sorted, okay? But when it comes to snack, every minute of the day, Mommy, I want to eat this. Mommy, I'm feeling peckish. And guess what? They would have just eaten a few minutes ago. Can you guys relate? Is it the same in your home? How do you deal? For me, one thing I always make sure I have is a full bowl of plantain chips. So anytime they feel peckish or they want to snack on something, it is always there for them. And it is so easy to make. Now, let me tell you something else. Not only are these plantain chips good enough for your kids at home on holiday or for yourself, you can actually start a business with this plantain chips recipe. It is so easy, and all you need are plantains, unripe plantains or semi-ripe plantains, some vegetable oil and salt, pepper if you like, but that's all, and you can start a business right there from the comfort of your home. So without further ado, let's get right into this. So to make plantain chips, I prefer to use semi-ripe plantains, okay? Plantains that are not completely unripe and they are not ripe either. Something like this. Do you see this? For me, that's the best type for me. Or you can choose to go unripe all through, but I like it this way. It's very, very easy, like I said. So just get your plantain. I've rinsed this already. And remove the skin. Yeah, this would be a fantastic time to hit that subscribe button and to like this video as well. All right, thank you so much for always watching my videos. If you're new to my channel, big welcome to you, and consider subscribing. Please subscribe. It's easy and it's free to subscribe, I promise you. Thank you. Okay guys, so take off the peel from the plantain, because you don't need the peel for this recipe. You only need the plantain. All right, okay, so there we have it. I'm going to go ahead to peel this too. Just make a line here like I'm doing, and if it's unripe, it will be a little bit more difficult, but hey, just find a way to get it out. That's the skin. And that's it. So we have two that have peeled now. I'm going to go ahead to peel the remaining plantains and I'll show you the next step. And now I'm done peeling the plantains. They look a bit dirty because of the peels and everything, even though I rinsed them first. So I'm going to go ahead to give them a thorough rinse and I'll show you guys the next step. Right here in my pan, I've got cooking oil. It is getting nice and hot, and I'm going to add some salt. That's all I need for my plantain chips, just salt, and it's going to be so delicious. I'm going to add some salt. Instead of salting the plantain, I'm salting the oil directly. This will make the oil, go around the plantain chips and everything will taste amazing, okay? So just allow the salt to dissolve in the oil and then we'll move on to the next step. Lovely. The salt has dissolved nicely in this oil. We're going to start frying our plantain chips. To slice your plantain chips, you can use several things. You can use this really nice small, I don't know what to call it, the mandolin, a grater, I don't know. It's so handy and it's really affordable. You can get one for about 500 naira. What you want is this part of this thing. I don't know what to call it. Small grater, I don't know. Anyway, what you need is this part. And then if you have a grater, what you're looking for is this part of your grater. You can also use your food processor or you can use your knife. Just cut it very thinly. For me, this one is so easy and so handy, so I'm going to use this. So once your oil is nice and hot, I think this is even too hot, so I'm just going to turn off the heat for it to cool down a bit, but I'll go ahead to start adding in my, to start slicing in my plantains, okay? So you just want to do this. Anyway, you're going to go on to start slicing it in. See everything? Nice and thin. So you're going to keep cutting it directly into your oil like this. In that way, the plantain chips will not stick together. It will be separated. Please be careful of your hand though, so you don't grate your hand into the hot oil. So it's always best to grate it straight into the hot oil. In that way, your plantain chips will not stick together because you know it's very thin. What you're looking for, very thin slices. One time I used the food processor, and when you're using food processor, everything goes straight into the bowl of the food processor you get. Now when I was putting it into my hot oil, I found out that 2 or 3 were gumming or sticking together, and it wasn't even funny at all. So for me, this is the best way to do it. Once it's nice and golden brown, take it off the heat. I'm just going to go ahead to put another set in here. Be careful not to let your fingernails or your fingers grate when you're doing this, guys. You want to be really, really careful. So guys, our chips is all done and you can see the kids are really excited. It is so crunchy. Do you hear that? Super crunchy, and it's going to remain this way for a really long time. But let me share one tip with you. When you get it out of the pan, allow it get cold first, okay? Before you put it in your airtight container, and it can stay crispy and fresh for a full month. Make sure it is an airtight container and make sure your chips are cold. If they are still hot and you put it in your airtight container, it's going to be moist and it will not be crispy anymore and it will not remain fresh, okay? So make sure it's cool. Muna, what do you think? Yummy. Say
Yummy. Yummy, and over subscribe to Ify's Kitchen. Bye.
Woo! That was so cool. Muna, say subscribe to Ify's Kitchen. Guys, I promise you, it's never easy when the kids are with me in the studio and they're all like, look at this one. Somto, wait, hold on, sit down. Wait. I have to go now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with your friends and your family, and of course, hit the notification icon. I'll see you in another video recipe. Until then, take care and keep eating good food. Everybody say bye. Bye. Muna, don't be a mouth there. You take one. Take one. Yeah. No. Everybody out. Let's go. Come. You want to take one? Okay, take one.
I want to take 2.
You want to take 2? The whole thing? Big one! Let's go.
That's a big one.
So guys, our chips is all done. Guys, have a... Wait, don't touch my chips. Something. Say subscribe to Ify's Kitchen. Muna, I want to hear you say it again. Say, please subscribe to Ify's. Okay, everybody, let's say it together.